In this video I just wanted to talk about my new ebook and audiobook that I've just released called the Digital Freelancers Handbook, and it's essentially just packed with tips and advice for anyone looking to start out in the world of freelancing or to start their own company. And it's really more suited towards digital freelancers, so designers, developers, marketeers, photographers, copywriters, filmmakers, those sort of sectors. But there's something in there really for everybody, even people that are already in the world of freelancing. And it was never really my intention to kind of write a book. It essentially just came about from a load of notes that I had written and sort of jotted down through my kind of freelancing journey. And, these were all just in kind of like notes, Evernote, that type of thing. And when people ask me questions, I'd kind of go back and reference things and I'd send pieces over to people. So I just had loads and loads of just scattered notes around. And this kind of prompted me to sort of start organising them. And before I knew it, I had a huge amount of information. So I kind of started to structure it into sections and it started to kind of take the shape of a book. And I wanted it to still be kind of like bite-sized chunks of information, but it seemed like it was forming into something that would be quite useful. And being that I'm not particularly gifted at writing, I paid somebody to proofread it, which resulted in a lot of work making all the changes, the punctuation, the spelling, the formatting of a lot of it. I needed a lot of help with, but I felt like the information in there was kind of good, so it was worth the outlay to do that. And after hours of kind of hard work and making the changes, I ended up with 79 pages and around 14,500 words. And then from that, I also made an audio version of it for people that prefer to listen rather than kind of read. And that's over an hour long, and I voiced the audio for that version myself. So, if you don't like what you hear, if you've ever seen these videos, if you're not a fan of those, you're not going to be a fan of that. So yeah, bear that in mind. But yeah, essentially the ebook version is a PDF. The audiobook is a MP3 version. So there's sort of you can buy them combined or you can buy them individually. So if that's something that interests you or you just want to support the channel, I'm offering 50% off for my YouTube subscribers with a code UT sub 50. I'll put that on the screen, UT sub 50, when you buy a copy from the link provided in the description and up in the corner. And I've been working on this book for a long time and I'm really happy with how it turned out. So if you do pick up a copy, I hope you enjoy it. And I can assure you that I won't be sending you marketing emails and things like that after. Although I do plan on making revisions of the book, so just to kind of keep it up to date as things change. So you might potentially get a notification in the future to sort of say that there's been a version update and you can kind of download it again. And if you do purchase it and you've got any feedback, good or bad, I'd love to hear it, as I'm really keen to kind of make this the best resource possible. And where it's a kind of digital resource, I can make changes and edit it, so it's quite nice in that way. But if you've got any questions or anything about it, feel free to leave them in the comments. And like I say, I'll leave all the links down below in the description.